Hey guys, it's been a bit. So let's just go do a garden harvest and talk about everything that you missed, because it has been quite a while since I've last went out here and recorded. It's been actually quite a while since you last seen my face, and a lot has actually changed since then. So let's not waste any time. Let's go into the garden and talk about life. First of all, I just figured I'd tell y'all that we do actually have a new addition in this flock. So take a look right here. This is Raw Burger. Y'all remember how last fall we named her on the YouTube short? Yeah, well, she's right here actually. This is my goat, Raw Burger. She's been in the pet flock now. I mean, there was some fighting for a couple days, but now they seem to have, even it out, got her into the pecking order. So that's an update. It's not nothing too crazy though. So let's actually jump right into the garden right about now, actually. So yeah, dude, quite a lot has actually changed since I last posted here over a month ago. It's not really actually usual for me to go any really longer than a week without posting. I mean, sometimes, your boy had a bad week, you just gotta pack it up sometimes. But this is odd. I don't go any longer than a week without posting. A whole month. It's kind of crazy though. So here's what actually happened. Here's specifically why I didn't post for the last month. And it's for one specific reason. There's a lot that I have to deal with on pretty much a daily basis. Like, it's pretty much been proven time and time again that you try mixing up, going to school every day and all that, in culmination with, having to maintain this YouTube channel. Yeah, it's been quite a difficult task, but the good news is I found something that worked, and we're gonna stick to that so that way we can at least get some videos up when necessary. And I see a lot of good plants ready. I'm just taking everything because it's gonna be 28 degrees tomorrow night, and it's gonna be 36 tonight. So I'm literally just taking anything with even the slightest bit of coloration on it. Well, not that can just leave out here and die. But I'm taking all the tomatoes because the tomatoes, they're actually kind of, I was about to say a bad word there. I'm not gonna say that about my glorious tomatoes because they did put up a pretty good fight this season. But listen, man, they definitely got outdueled by the peppers. I'll tell you that for sure. Now I'm just taking everything that has coloration and looks healthy, so that's good. That is good. That's also good. I know there's a lot of fallen stuff in here. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, so I'm making an announcement right about now that some of y'all might be pretty big fan of, others not so much. So your boy's not gonna be doing 3 uploads a week no more. We gotta be backing up to 2, and there's one reason why. See, I'm planning on opening up a new channel. See, as of recent, I've not really been the most productive on Sundays, and I bet you can guess why. Because my favorite NFL team is playing. If you couldn't already tell, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. I'm like one of a kind up here in the Northeast. If you're up here in the Northeast and you're also a Miami Dolphins fan, great job. We're all 3 of us, So, sitting on the couch all Sunday and doing all that's not really the easiest thing to maintain. But the good news is I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm opening up a sports channel. For those of you that are interested, it's going to be down in the description below. It's going to have quite a generic name, but it's whatever. It's okay, So all we're trying to do around here is just get the bands up sometimes, and whatever pays the bills nowadays, guys, because next year I'm going to be paying them bills. And once you get to that age, life does become more difficult. It becomes more unforgiving, so you got to kind of adapt to it, I guess you could say. So you've missed a lot. Let's get that straight. In the last month, so much has happened. Our farm flock is down to 7 chickens now. Last time I recorded, I think we had like 20 something. We're down to 7 now. And I haven't really been posting up too much about them. Now, one of the biggest reasons I stopped posting was because I just thought that I could supplement in the baby chicken story time shorts, which they were fun while they lasted. But once it finally came time to end out the series, it just wasn't really the thing anymore. So I kind of just had to, deal with it. These 2 are terrible. I'm throwing them out. But yeah, it just kind of sucks, when you put in all that work and you just kind of run out of ideas, so you kind of have to end the series early. I think I ended it on day 45, if I'm not mistaken. I was going to push it up to 60, but my mental health would have not liked me if I did that. So I just decided, yeah, let's just stop it right about here. So yeah, that's what happened with that series. I still be reposting a little bit, and last week, I had an internet outage. I had to have my friends sign into my account and post some old shorts on it. Like, I was not trying to lose that streak. We're over 1,300 days into this. I mean, once you're balls deep into a streak like that, you've got to not let up. Like, you'd understand the grind if you were also holding on to a 1,300 day upload streak that started back in 2022. So it's definitely very important to me. But regardless though, we're back, and we're back to creating good videos, hopefully. So yeah, it's gonna be every Monday and Saturday from here on out, for video uploads at least. And in case you're wondering about the sports channel, it's just gonna be one upload a week on the long form videos. I'm going to be doing some, like sports documentaries for those that are interested in watching every single Wednesday. So that's what the Wednesday slot is going to. Now, originally this summer, I was contemplating creating a gardening channel. I still honestly kind of am. Which if I was doing that, that would kind of take up the Wednesday slot. But for the time being, I want to keep everything over here. I want to keep everything nice and organized over here. Not have to switch over to a completely separate channel. So it's kind of in my best interest to do that. I think I might have needed clippers for that, but that's all right. We're just taking everything that is remotely healthy right now. So half the garden is pretty much eliminated from that conversation. So that's pretty much all you really needed to hear, is that, you know, we're back doing 2 uploads a week this time instead of 3. So you might notice a little bit of a difference in quality. It's gonna be way better now that, you know, we're doing 2 uploads a week. So now I have more time to focus on the quality, but also focus up on doing my work and getting the sports channel stuff done, because that's gonna be a really fun kind of side project here. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much all I got for you today. I know it was kind of a shorter video. I actually originally had a 30-minute version of this video where I just rambled on and on about the same stuff over and over again. And I honestly think keeping it to around the 6-minute mark was just what I needed. So honestly, you didn't really miss too much, but you know, it's kind of an interesting thing. You missed out on just enough for me to warrant a 6-minute video. So yeah, after this, video about uploads are gonna be back to normal. They're not gonna be non-crazy like this no more. This is kind of an experimental stuff.